Main event time on NWA Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. The World Heavyweight title going to be on the line. And well, Stu Stone has something to say.
I need everybody's attention right now. Please shut up. Times, they are changing here in the NWA, and one of the first good decisions that Dave Marquez has ever made in his life was to grant this man a world title match. Can you please shut up? I'm trying to say something important here. For months, we have been hearing about one last ride. Let me say something about one last ride. It's fitting because the last ride that Crap Daddy is going to make is to the ring tonight and get his beat by the biggest, the nastiest, Mr. Watts. So it is my pleasure, on behalf of the Family Stone, to introduce you, KDOC viewers, to your next World's Heavyweight Champion. He is from Detroit, Michigan. He is standing at 6 feet, 11 inches. He is weighing in at a rock-solid 260.5 pounds. The biggest, the nastiest, Eric Watts.
All right, folks, as we hear the music of the one and only World Heavyweight Champion, Scrap Iron Adam Pearce, I've been joined in the broadcast area by Percy Pringle III for this title matchup.
Well, I appreciate you having me out here. There he is, the National Wrestling Alliance World Heavyweight Champion, Scrap Iron Adam Pearce.
And a man that at all times has a bullseye on his back.
Well, he very well should. I have a great respect for the National Wrestling Alliance. I was born, I cut my teeth on the National Wrestling Alliance. It was started in 1948, the longest wrestling organization in existence today.
And this man, Scrap Iron Adam Pearce, a 4-time World Heavyweight Champion, and that is one heck of an accomplishment.
You're not kidding. But look at him. His ability speaks for itself.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the NWA World's Heavyweight Championship. Rick Knox, your referee. Introducing first the challenger, being accompanied to the ring by his manager, Stu Stone, from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 260 pounds, Big Nasty, Eric Watts.
Eric Watts is going to give him a run for his money, there ain't no doubt about that.
And his opponent, from San Diego, California, weighing in at 233 pounds, he is the current reigning and defending NWA World's Heavyweight Champion. This is Scrap Iron Adam Pearce.
When the 10 pounds of leather and gold is on the line, Percy, I know that you will share this with me. There's just a special feeling in the air. It is magic when that title is being defended.
With a man named Orville Brown, and there's been so many that's followed in Orville Brown's path. Notwithstanding the great Lou Thez. Lou Thez was champion for so many years.
Absolutely, a long list of legends. And look at the champion here, very aggressive to start. You think that was a sound strategy, mixing it up with the bigger, stronger Watts?
He knows what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing.
Now obviously, Percy, you've got your eye on this matchup. You have handpicked your man, Sean Ricker. You think he is next in line. Who do you give the advantage in this title matchup?
Well, I'll never make a pick. Las Vegas, I'll never make a pick. But when you got guys like that doing what he just did, that's something you'll never see me do.
All right, fair
Now,
enough.
I would never do anything like that.
No, never.
Especially during a World Championship match as important as this one. But Eric Watts, he's a tough man. He don't need that little weasel interfering out there. Not at all.
No, he doesn't. Not with his size and strength. And look at this, just takes the champ to the stairs. But he's got to be careful. You can't win the title on the outside.
Absolutely. Nature Boy Buddy Rogers, Gene Kiniski, Dory Funk Jr., Harley Race, Jack Briscoe. There's so many legends in our industry that's had that 10 pounds of gold around the waist.
Oh, and add to that, Scrap Iron Adam Pearce, and tonight will history be made? Will it be big and nasty? Eric Watts adding his name to that list.
What's sad is that Eric Watts doesn't need to resort to this what he's doing out here. He's a rough and tough technical wrestler himself when he wants to be that way. He don't need to do what he needs to do, but Adam Pearce can fight back. You can see that. He can whatever Watts does, Adam Pearce can come right back at him. And I can't wait to see my man in the ring against Adam Pearce.
Also, well, you said you wouldn't make a pick, but right there, do you think that the champ is going to retain here?
I'm not making any picks. Anybody can be beat anytime, any place. You just don't ever know.
Let me ask your opinion on this. I had the displeasure of catching up with Stu Stone. He said that he was going to one-up you and the Pringle dynasty by getting a win for the title with his man and the family Stone here tonight.
I'm not worried about Stone. I've got underwear older than that kid. Please, I've been in this industry over 30 years, managing the top names in the business, world champions all around the world. Stone ain't nothing to me. I ain't worried about him. But I am worried about this match here with Adam Pearce, because the whole title scene would change if by chance Eric Watts slipped over our NWA World Heavyweight Champion.
Well, he's looking for the win in the championship here. Hooks the leg, gets the cover, only a count of 2. He got him with the scoop and the slam. That's a long way to fall for the champion off the big frame of Watts.
My Lord, Harley Race, Dusty Rhodes, of course, Ric Flair. The list just goes on and on. The very best ever in the history of our industry has held this 10 pounds of gold.
Look out here trying to wear down the champion, and if you have your way, Sean Ricker will be added to that list as well.
Well, we'll see what we see. But I'm looking forward to Sean having his chance, because I know he has it, and if anybody knows what the it factor is, I do.
Certainly managed some of the absolute greats in the history of this great sport. Look at the fight of the champion now, breaks the hold. And if Watts wants a fight, he'll get one from the champ, but he runs right into the boot.
Perfect timing on Watts' part. That big boot right to our champion's chin. And he looked like he's almost out.
Now the champ not moving here. For a man of his size, obviously you've been around great athletes that are large men. Some names come to mind. Does the agility of Eric Watts surprise you?
Yes, it does. But he doesn't have to resort to this cheap stuff, like that Stone kid, and climbing to the top of the ropes and climbing up on the steel stairs. Now, watch this. There we go. That's what you call a champion. He was playing a possum there just for a few minutes. He knew what he was doing. Pearce knew what he was doing. But let's see what's going to happen now. Well, let's see how strong Mr. Watts is if this little weasel don't stick his nose into it again.
And to your point, that was a heads-up move by Pearce. Pearce couldn't take him off his feet on his own. He lured him in and made Watts take himself off his feet with that high-risk maneuver.
But see there, he can go toe-to-toe. Adam Pearce can go toe-to-toe with anybody. Absolutely.
Well, he is obsessed with the World Heavyweight title. How about that shoulder block?
Check it out. There it is. Tough elbow.
And that is unfamiliar territory for Watts. He is not used to being manhandled like that, Percy.
No, he's not. And I almost feel myself wanting to cheer for Adam Pearce, because I want my man Sean Ricker to step into the ring with me. Oh, did you see that? Did you see that?
Incredible strength, takes the big man up and over with the suplex. But look at the power left in the tank of Watts.
He's still got some power in the tank, but so does brother Adam Pearce. What is Stone doing over there in the corner? He's up to something.
Oh, he's always up to no good. Pearce with 2 hands full of hair there. The champ will pull out all the stops as well, Percy.
No doubt about it. Slim shot to the rope. Irish whip.
Oh, and if we get a shot of it, Watts seems to be bleeding from the mouth.
He is bleeding from the mouth. There's absolutely no doubt about that. but a little bit of blood ain't gonna stop a man like Watts.
Well, that might only just light a fire under Watts and make him that much more aggressive.
Look at the weasel, Adam. Oh, he just slapped him. He just slapped the world heavyweight champion. I wish my knees didn't hurt so bad. I wasn't so big. I'd get down there and I'd sit on that little pig.
Well, you'd be doing everybody a favor, I'll tell you that. The crowd here in the Showcase Theater would come alive. Wow!
Oh, yes.
Billy!
Wow. I thought that was it. I really thought that was it for a second.
Incredible belly-to-belly throw, and Percy, was that a case, again, of the champion using technique, using leverage, and using the big man's size against him?
Absolutely, without a doubt. Watts is getting up slow, but he's getting up. You got to give him credit. He's getting up. Here comes the champion in, setting him up on the top turnbuckle.
I'm amazed at the way that Pierce is able to move this big man around.
There's the Weasel Stone hanging over all he's got, and he ain't got much. But it was enough to trip up Pierce.
It was. And now Watts going up top again. This time, will he hit pay dirt? Look at Adam Pierce there using the referee as a tool.
I don't think that was intentional. I don't think Adam Pierce would hit the referee intentionally. I really don't. I hope he wouldn't. He represents the National Wrestling Alliance. I just don't think he would stoop that low. I have too much respect for Adam Pierce and for the belt.
Maybe so. I don't think anything the champ does is by accident. He's calculated. No way, Hurricane run off the top. Here's the cover. Is that going to do it? The champion retains. No.
I mean, just a fraction of a second. Just a fraction of a second. It was almost over.
And you know how tough it is to get championship matches for your men. So this is a huge opportunity for Watts. Going to be tough to keep him down.
Watch, he's coming up again. I mean, I give Watts credit. He took some hard falls, but he's getting right back up. Pierce is checking him out. He's stalking him. There he is, right on top of him. Hard form face. Oh, Watts fired right back on the champ.
And the knees buckle to the champion. He felt that shot. He was rocked, but still on his feet.
Listen to the crowd. They know what's going on.
He was looking for the lariat, but he got him a pile driver. Unbelievable.
This is all she wrote. I believe this could be it. That's it.
You called it.
Well, thank you so much for having me. It's such a pleasure to be a part of NWA Hollywood, and we'll see you next time.
Oh, the pleasure was all mine.
Here is your winner, and still NWA World's Heavyweight Champion, Scrap Iron Adam Pierce.
And you gotta think, Percy Pringle III was up here looking for a weakness in whoever would win this championship matchup. Looking for a potential weakness for his man, Sean Ricker, to exploit. But I gotta tell you what, I don't see any weaknesses in the champion. He caught the bigger man. He has been nailing everybody with that lariat. And Watts, as big as he is, he was fearing that lariat as well. Ducked his head, and then the champ went back to the playbook. Here you see it. Picks him up. How in the world did he get him up? And spikes him with the pile driver. 1, 2, 3. This one last ride continues. And what a ride it is, folks. Oh my gosh, let's enjoy this moment. Stu Stone back to the drawing board. Tonight was not his night. What a battle it was. But the sweet Charlotte, the 10 pounds of leather and gold, stays right there with that man, Scrap Iron Adam Pierce. What an incredible fight. What an incredible battle. Adam Pierce holds on to the gold. And who in the world can stop? Folks, I'm out of breath. We'll see you next week.